Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? I have a little quick video here. I was a little bored today. Had a lunch hour, and I was using an app on my phone, and I figured wouldn't it be kind of cool to kind of like quick make a magic user spell list from this book here, this VAM book. And I already made videos talking about this alternative magic system. But the idea is that there are no real spell levels, and that the characters have 3 randomly determined spells at the beginning of their career, randomly determined from the entire list of the campaign. So I checked out this book here. I figured out, because I have it in PDF on my phone, and I figured, okay, well, there's 156 spells in here. And so I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and roll a D156, and I've got an app on my phone that lets you roll, you know, whatever. You can make whatever kind of die you'd like, just generate a random number. So here's what I rolled up, and I decided, well, I'll tell you what I do. I'm going to give you the whole list I rolled up for this guy, but I figured I've been talking about maybe starting characters in an OSR game at something like 3rd level. So I figured there's not really a rule for this, but I figured, okay, well, maybe this guy's had this career beforehand, so maybe he's got 2 other spells. So we'll give him 5 spells. His 3 randomly determined at 1st level. We'll randomly determine 2 more. So that's what this guy's going to start his character with. So here's what I roll up. I roll up 128, Phase Door. That's like a, I think it's a 7th or 8th level spell. 7th level spell here, Phase Door. And then I roll myself a 149. That's Symbol. It's an 8th level spell. Next spell is Demand. That's another 8th level spell. And then, okay, I'm going to roll my 2 other spells, you know, cheat a little bit. 11, Light. I think it's the 1st level spell here. And then the last one was 45, Explosive Runes, or Exploding Runes. That's awesome. This is what the starting character has, these crazy spells. Of course, the failures can be pretty bad. One of the things about, I guess, criticisms people have had, too, about this particular system is there's this miscast table, and it lists you, like, what would happen if you roll a d12 from 7 through 12 when you miscast, and all these horrific things that could happen. The other 1 through 6, we have to determine that for each and every spell, because pretty much what they do is, for the spells in this book, they let you know what those would be. And that kind of gives you a guideline, so it's more like a little more spell specific. It maybe doesn't go too bad, but not so great. Then anyhow, you know, I just really dig that. So I figured the other way you could do it, though, is, you know, I'm thinking I rolled D156 in here, but maybe that's not fair. Maybe I need to do it by spell level first, and there's 9 categories of spells. All of them have it. You roll a D20 to figure out what those spells are normally in this campaign. He puts 20 spells in each one, except for 8th level, you roll a D10, and 9th level, you roll a D6. So I figured maybe I was doing this unfairly. So let's figure out. Let's make it a 1st level guy and see what his 3 spells are. So I'm going to roll myself a D9 here, and I'm going to just, you know, use a D10. If it comes up 10, we'll do it again, right? So here we go. And let's see. 1. So we're going to choose from the 1st level spells here. Okay. And let's see what spells you get. It's number 9, Hold Portal. Okay. You know, pretty standard, but let's see what else this guy gets. You know. Oh, it's a 1. Oh, man, we're getting boring here with this guy. And his next spell is 11. It's Light. And let's see what the last spell he gets. It's 3. And let's see what his 3rd spell. It's number 16 in 3rd level, and that is Secret Page. Okay, maybe not as cool as my first guy, but you get the idea. You can have all kinds of stuff happen when you randomly determine this. Let's make a 3rd magic users list, shall we? Because that last one was really boring. 4, a 4th level spell. Let's see what he's going to get. He's going to get 18, which is Wall of Fire. That's your starting wizard. What could possibly go wrong if that miscasts? Let's see what else we get. I'm having a fun list. Oh, 8! An 8th level spell, so I have to roll a D10 again. See which 8th level spell this guy's got. He's got Wall of Fire, and he's also got, he's got Demand again, you know? And let's see, last but not least, what's his 3rd spell? This 1st level wizard. 3, 3rd level spell. And roll a D20, it's 2, Clairvoyance. So there you go, Wall of Fire, Demand, and Clairvoyance. What could possibly go wrong when you miscast those? You know, people say they want to create a magic user. Yeah, it really kind of pushes their chairs back. Really? When they say, I cast a spell, people are rolling 3d6, you know, rolling up new characters. What could possibly go wrong? I really like this system a lot.